Hi friends, it's time for our very first 1 week, 1 skein challenge. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I'm ready. I'm feeling like I'm at a good spot with all of my other projects, and I am feeling that need for instant gratification. And I am really excited, but also really nervous. Okay, so let's recap the rules of my challenge, just in case you haven't seen the intro video. What is in this mug is a piece of paper with every single one of my single skeins written on it. And I am going to pull a name out of this mug and challenge myself to use that skein up within a week. So I might make a shawl, I might make some socks, I might make a garment if I can, I might make a hat. We'll see what I pull out, and I'll take you along on the journey. And because I want to keep this fun, I'm also giving myself veto power, so if there's something that I don't feel like working with, then I'll put it back and pick something else. And also I might pick something out and look at it and go, you know what? I think it's time to destash that yarn. I'm not feeling connected to it anymore. And so maybe that will happen. So here we go. Okay. Please be a good one. 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 Okay. I have my yarn. I'm gonna try and show it to you first. Let's see. Is it upside down? Can you read it? I don't know if you can. Oh my gosh, this is really hard. Oh my gosh, I can read it through here. I don't want to work on that right now. It says my Kirby Werby Friends Advent, which are self-striping socks, and I just really don't want to work on that right now. Okay. Take two. I just really don't feel like working on socks right now. I've been, like, a couple of people have been trying to convince me to work on socks, and I just really don't feel like it. So, okay, here we go. Let's see if I can pull out something good. Okay, here we go. What does this one look like? Am I going to be able to show you this? I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna focus. I can see through it. Oh my gosh, I can see through it. Okay, it's the Little Wolf Knits pork sliders. It's the Little Wolf Knits pork sliders. Okay, this is a new skein to me. Hang on, let me go get it. Okay, so this is a new skein to me, and it was not in my original intro video where I went through all my single skeins, because I just got this as soon as I filmed that video. I then went away to visit Bree in Bethlehem on the Little Wolf Knits retreat, and I picked up this skein when we went shopping at her house, and I love it. I can't wait to use it. Okay, I'm gonna head to Ravelry, decide what I want to do. Yes, this is the best way to start this challenge. I'm so excited. This is going to bring me a lot of joy in the gloomy weather that we've been having lately. Oh yes, what do I want to make? What do I want to make? Oh, okay. I'm so excited. I'll talk to you later when I figure out what I'm going to do. Bye. Okay, so admittedly, it's been a couple of days since I filmed that last clip. I got a migraine that had me down for the count for a couple of days, and then my ball winder broke, so I was like fighting with yarn, fighting with that. I don't know. I was having a bad couple of days, and I was just thinking about what I wanted to do with this and not casting on. So we're not gonna count that, right? That was just thinking time. That's not making time. So I just caked this up. My ball winder is back in action. Thank goodness. I have this caked up, and I have decided that I am going to be making the BeachComber Tank by Bree of the Little Wolf Knits. I went back and forth with so many different ideas for this, and I think that was the first one that I came to, and I'm gonna go back to it and go back with my gut and make a BeachComber Tank. I think this is going to be perfect. I think it's gonna look so good, and I'm gonna go get my pattern and get casting on right now. And I should have a lot of knitting time today, so I'm very excited. we'll see how far I get. Okay, friends. So the last time I filmed, it was Monday, and it is now Thursday. So I have not been great about vlogging this whole experience. I had a couple of things pop up, a couple of appointments that I was really not expecting to have, and that took a very long time, and so I was not able to grab my camera as much as I had anticipated this week. So here's what happened. I cast on Monday, right after I last spoke to you. I wound up my yarn and I cast on, and I got through the folded band at the bottom of the tank. And then, because I had a ton of time sitting and waiting at appointments and waiting for doctors and all kinds of stuff, I had plenty of time to knit. So I got a lot done. So I got the bottom done. The bottom band is currently, it keeps rolling up on me, but I think once it's blocked, it's going to be fine. So I got my bottom part of the body of the tank done, and then last night I started my decreases for the front. So I didn't film last night because as I was starting these decreases, it was my husband's birthday and I wasn't going to interrupt that to film this vlog. I wanted to spend time with him, so I just went with it. So I started my decreases last night, and clearly they're going quite quickly because this is where the decreases begin, and I have already done like 5 or 6 inches. So it's going really, really fast. Unfortunately, I meant to weigh my yarn before I started the front panel so that I could make sure I would have enough for the back panel, and I forgot. So I have this much yarn left, still haven't weighed it. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna go with it, and we might be playing a little bit of yarn chicken, but we'll see what happens. I wasn't quite thinking straight when I cast this on, and I knew that my gauge was going to be a little bit off from the pattern, a little bit smaller than the pattern's called for gauge. So I decided to size up, which normally should be fine, except for the fact that I'm trying to do this with 1 skein of yarn, and my normal size was pretty tight with the yardage for 1 skein of yarn, and then I sized up. So now I have no idea how this is going to work out yardage wise, but we're already in it, so we're just gonna keep going, and we're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that everything is okay. So anyway, this is a much delayed check-in that I should have had a long time ago, but here we are. I will try and do a better job of checking in from here on out as we go along, and yeah, this is what we're working with so far. It's looking good. I'm loving it. It's the pooling is kind of fun that's going on, and so far I'm still enjoying myself. I'm about halfway through my week. I am more than halfway through the top, so we are looking like things will get done within the week, and I will try to do better with updates, and I will try to give you some other stuff to watch in this vlog, because I skipped a whole lot of updating you. Okay, bye. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, so unfortunately, the second I came up here to film this, the sun went behind clouds, and it is now dark and gloomy and about to start raining. And I'm annoyed because it was beautiful and the natural light was pristine before, but it is what it is. Last night I had a book club call and I finished my front panel, so things are looking good. I have not broken my yarn yet. I am trying to be confident that this is enough for my back panel and my neck. I think it will be. Here's hoping. But I have my front panel done. I finished the whole front panel, or I finished 98% of the front panel last night, and then I just did the short row shaping really quickly this morning while I was editing a video. So now I am going to go break my yarn, start the back panel. I think I'm gonna go watch Moana. I've been wanting to watch it for a while now. There are a couple of dyers that are doing Moana collections lately, and I really want to watch Moana and feel some sunshine in my life, especially now that it's about to start raining. So I think I'm gonna go do that. I will check in as I work through the back panel, and also what I think I'm going to do to give you a little bit more to watch in this video is I have been going through my single skeins and staring at them a lot, and so it's silly, but what I've been doing is when I walk past my mug with my single skeins written in it, I will sometimes pull one out and like see what my reaction is. So I'll pull one out and see, oh, am I really excited about that, or oh, do I feel like blah about that? And so I've been kind of gauging my reaction to these yarns, and I think there's some of them that I'm ready to destash. So I'm gonna pull those together, I'm gonna go through it again, reorganize my list, pull out some that I'm ready to say goodbye to, and I will talk you through those a little bit later. So until then, I hope you are knitting on something that is just as fun as this. I am having a blast, and I can't wait to get going on my back panel so that I can get this thing done. I feel like we are 100% on track to get this done within a week, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, let's have a little knitting interlude to go through some yarn, because I realized I never showed any of the yarn that I got at the Little Wolf Knits retreat, and I am knitting with some of it, my pork sliders, right now, but I never showed the rest of it. So let's discuss. A couple of things happened at the retreat. Firstly, we all went to Bree's studio and got to shop, and it was amazing. And I brought home a lot of stuff with me that I wasn't planning to bring home, but no regrets. And then we all did a yarn swap, which was so much fun. We all just brought stuff. Some people brought one skein, some people brought bags of stuff, some people brought scraps, some people brought new stuff, some people brought things they dyed themselves. It was just anything that you wanted to share and pass on to your yarn friends. We all brought stuff, we all took stuff home with us. It was the best. It was so much fun. So let's start with what I got at Bree's. And obviously we know I got a skein of pork sliders, so that is already being worked up into my beachcomber. But I also got, let's see, okay, these two are kind of similar, and I'm pretty sure, okay, I got this skein of Seashell and this skein of Dock of the Bay, and these are similar but different. If you look really closely, they do have slightly different bases. One is a little bit more like browny neutral, and one's a little bit more purpley neutral, but they do have some similar colored speckles on them, and I thought they would make a really nice fade. I was thinking either a t-shirt or a shawl, like a 2-skein shawl would be nice for these. So those are, I'm really glad they came home with me. And then I got two other just like misfit tester skeins that don't have a name. They're not colorways. They were just things Bree was playing around with and trying out. So I have this kind of bluey, almost like eucalyptus-y, a little bit more blue than like a eucalyptus color, but this color, and then this like deep maroony brick color that it's coming off a little bit more red on the screen than in real life, but I thought that these would look really fun together, and I was thinking of doing something, striping them maybe, or color blocking, something like that. These are, oh yeah, these are fingering, these are both DK. And then in the swap, oh yeah, okay, just trying to make sure I have everything figured out. In the swap, I took home a skein of Pearly Tricot yarn in the colorway Unintentionally on Purpose. I thought this was really fun, this like red with blues and black speckles and some white in there. Thought that would make a really fun tank. And then everything else I got is DK. So this is Ritual Dyes The Lovers. It's this kind of like dirty peach with some dirty lavender in there. I thought that would be really cool to make something out of. And then I got a couple of skeins of Yarnable DK yarn, and the first one is Straighten Your Crown, which I had the fingering weight version of this, and I held it double to get a DK weight and made a hat out of it. And I was talking about how I kind of regretted using it to make the hat. Not that I don't like it, I like the hat a lot, but I kind of wish I had used the yarn to make a garment or something like that, something that I would get more wear out of. And so I took this DK home with me. And then the last one that I took home with me is a DK skein of the Raven from Yarnable. And this is a funny story because my friend Jean really wanted this yarn, and I was telling her to take it, but then she was telling me to take it because, sorry if you just heard my husband sneeze, because I had been messing around with my skein of the Raven for a design, and I thought I was going to run out of yarn. So basically, I ended up taking this home with me, and then I got home and I realized it was DK and I was using fingering for my skein of the Raven. So I'm holding on to this, and I will be giving it to Jean the next time I see her in person. So this is an excuse that we can use to meet up again and see each other. So technically it's in my possession, but it's not really, I'm not counting it as in my stash, or I'm not using it in the 1 week, 1 skein challenge. So those are all the things coming in. Now I have gone through my yarn stash and taken a few things out of my single skeins, some that I just decided they're really not calling to me. I've had them for long enough that I just don't feel like I am going to make anything out of them. So first we have this. This is not in or out, it's just existing in my possession. Then we have my 2 skeins of Shibui Pebble, there it is, in Shore. And the thing is with these that I realized that they are only 25 grams each. And, right? Yeah, sorry, I was having trouble finding it on the label. These are only 25 grams each, so I only have 50 grams of yarn, and I don't think I'm gonna make anything out of it. So I think it's time for me to pass this on and let somebody else get some use out of it. And then everything else that I've pulled is actually Yarnable yarn, which is sad because Yarnable is my favorite yarn. I love it so much, but it's hard with 1 skein, and there were a couple of months that are just not really my color palette, and I think I'm ready to pass them on. So the first thing, which actually is kind of my color palette, is Rest, Relax, Recharge, and I don't know. These are my colors. These are things that I would normally be drawn to, but I just feel like I would want to make this into a garment, and I don't think I would wear it. So I'm ready to say goodbye and pass this along to someone. The next one is Sweet Liberty, and I actually do love this yarn, but I had another skein that was very, very similar to it, and I've already used it and I loved it and I love the product that I have, but I just I don't want to do it again. So I'm ready to pass this one along. I just realized I'm holding it upside down. But I'm ready for this one to go to a new home. And then I have Unicorn Dreamscape, which is really pretty, but again, I think that I would want to make this into a garment rather than socks, and I don't think I would wear it. Not necessarily because of, you know, like, I don't think the color would look good on me or something like that, but I just don't think I would wear it. I think it's too pastel for what I would normally reach for. So this one's going. And then Somebody Loves You. I find myself drawn to muted purples like this, but I never wear them because I always feel like I look sickly when I wear them. They make me look a little bit unwell. So yeah, I end up never wanting to reach for them, even though I'm so drawn to this color. I really love it, but it just isn't, it's not gonna work for me. So again, another one heading out. And the last one, I think this is the very first Yarnable skein I ever got, and that is Laughs More, Worry Less. And I just don't, I'm not a big like beige-ish person. So beige and pink, neither of them are my colors. So yeah, I'm ready to let go. And all of these, yes, I could take them and make socks. But if I'm being completely honest, do I want to hold on to all of these skeins because one day I might feel like making socks out of them? Not really. None of them are ones that I look at and think, oh my gosh, yes, definitely want socks that look like that. So I went back and forth on a few of these because I thought that I might want, like I might feel that sock pull, but I think it's time to pass them on. I think I'll feel better with them in the hands of someone that I know will love them. So yeah, keep an eye out because I have been working on my website and I am planning on getting a destash going pretty soon. I have a lot of yarn that I am ready to destash and sell for incredibly reasonable prices because I just want it gone, but I would like to recoup a little bit of the costs. So keep an eye out. Let me know if you're interested in any of these or if you're interested in seeing what else I have to destash. And that will be coming very soon, and depending on the level of excitement that I hear about, maybe it'll get my butt in gear and I will get it going even sooner because I'm starting to amass quite a pile of things that I want to destash. Now that we've talked yarn, let's go back to checking in on the Beachcomber. I finished my back panel, so I did end up watching Moana yesterday. Amazing. Such a good movie. One of my favorites. I've seen it so many times. It fills me with so much joy. And while I was watching, I almost got my back panel done. So then when I was hanging out with my husband last night, I finished the rest of my back panel and I got myself all set up for the neckline. So I did the 3-needle bind off for the shoulders, and now I am ready to cruise along on the neckline. I have to go get some waste yarn so that I can put it in to be prepared for the folded collar. I am not mentally prepared to graft all of it together, but that's fine. We will do it. So all I have left is this teeny tiny little collar. I think I might be able to get it done today. The grafting will probably be a late at night while we're watching a movie or something, but I think I might be able to get this done today, so wish me luck. If I do get it done today, then this whole thing will be done in 6 days. I won't even need the whole week. Also, I'm just loving it. I love the way things are pooling. Actually, I think this is, let me see. Yeah, this is the front. So super fun. I love it. And now I'm gonna go put on some YouTube and catch up on a lot of videos. I've been doing so much reading lately. I finished 4 books this week, and I've been really neglecting my YouTube friends because I've been wanting to spend all of my spare time reading or listening to a book, and so I'm way behind on a lot of my YouTube videos. So I'm gonna go put some on, work on this neckline. I have another project that I want to frog, so I might do some of that, and I will check in a little bit. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Goodbye. We did it! We did it. We finished it. It's all done within a week. So I pulled this yarn last week and was thinking about what pattern I wanted to do for a little while, but I cast on Monday and I officially finished it on Saturday. Now today is Monday again, but I wanted to block it before I filmed my wrap up because I was having some curling at the hem and the neckline. They were flipping over on me, just because of the nature of that type of join where like your tension can be really important and can cause things to roll. But I blocked them, I pinned them down while I was blocking them, and as you can see, everything is great. And I am so proud of myself because look, this is all I have left. It is 2 grams of yarn, so I probably could have gotten maybe one more round out of this. I am so proud of myself. This feels like the biggest success ever because I managed to get as much of one skein used as I possibly could, and it feels really good. I'm also totally in love with this. I obviously am wearing it as like a sweater vest kind of deal today over my long sleeve shirt because it's cold today, unfortunately, but I cannot wait for the warmer weather when I can wear this on its own, or you know, I'm gonna need to wear it over something because it is quite deep armholes, but yeah, I can't wait to wear it as a tank itself. I'm so excited. I'm so happy with it. I love the way it turned out. It was so much fun to work on and it absolutely flew. So our first 1 week, 1 skein was an absolute success. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. And until next month when we do another one of these, take care of you and I will see you later. Bye.